So, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are starting the unit 1 of your EC 249. This subject is very important for you, so pay close attention and study carefully to score well in your midterm exam. If you missed the previous video of your other subject, check it out from the I button above. More videos of unit 2 and unit 3 of this subject are coming soon, so stay tuned and subscribe the channel. So let's begin. So your first question is, which law states the algebraic sum of all voltage around the closed loop is 0? Ohm's law, Kirchhoff's current law, Kirchhoff's voltage law, Norton's theorem. So correct answer is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Next question is, Ohm's law is expressed as V equals to IR, I equals to VR, R equals to VI, V equals to IR square. So your correct option is option number A, V equals to IR. Next question is, if a conductor carries 3 ampere of current with a voltage drop of 9 volt, what is the resistance? So your options are 1 ohm, 3 ohm, 6 ohm, 9 ohm. So when you calculate, the answer becomes 3 ohm. Next question is, Kirchhoff's current law states that sum of voltage in a loop is equals to 0, sum of currents at node equals to 0, power is conserved, voltage across resistor is same. So correct option is sum of currents at a node equals to 0. Next question is, the condition of maximum power transfer occurs when load resistance equals source voltage, internal resistance of source, half of source resistance, twice the source resistance. So correct option is option number B, internal resistance of source. Next question is, the total resistance of two resistors 6 ohm and 3 ohm connected in series is. So when you calculate, the answer becomes 9 ohm. Next question is, two resistors 6 ohm and 3 ohm are connected in parallel, find equivalent resistance. So when you calculate the answer, your answer becomes option number B, 2 ohm. Next question is, which rule is used for current division in parallel circuit? Mesh rule, voltage division rule, current division rule, loop rule. So correct answer is current division rule. Next question is, in a series circuit, if one resistor is shorted, total current becomes increases, decreases, remains same, becomes 0. So correct answer is option number A, increases. So next question is, which theorem allows analyzing each source independently and combining results? Options are superposition theorem, Thevenin theorem, Norton theorem, and last option is reciprocity theorem. So your correct answer is option number A, superposition theorem. Next question is, Thevenin theorem convert a complex network into single correct source and resistance, signal voltage source and resistance, multiple sources, and none of these. So correct answer is single voltage source and resistance, option number B. Next question is, Norton's theorem represent a network as voltage source in series with resistance, current source in parallel with resistance, series circuit only, open circuit. So your correct answer is current source in parallel with resistance. Next question is, star delta transformation is used to increase voltage, simplify network analysis, increase power, reduce current. So your correct answer is option number B, simplify network analysis. Next question is, which analysis method is based on closed loops? So options are node analysis, mesh analysis, delta transformation, and Thevenin theorem. So correct answer is mesh analysis. Next question is, in mesh analysis, the basic variable is node voltage, loop current, power factor, and conductance. So correct answer is loop current. So next question is, in nodal analysis, the main variable used is current, voltage, resistance, and power. So correct option is option number B, voltage. Next question is, PN junction diode conducts when reverse biased, forward biased, neutral, open circuit. So correct answer is option number B, forward biased. Next question is, in reverse bias, the current through a diode is large, zero, small leakage current, infinite. So correct option is option number C, small leakage current. So next question is, the region around the junction devoid the charge carrier is called depletion region, conduction region, neutral region, ionization zone. So correct option is option number A, depletion region. Next question is, a diode act as a variable resistor, switch, amplifier, oscillator. So correct option is option number B, switch. So next question is, in a half-wave rectifier, output frequency equals supply frequency twice supply frequency, half of supply frequency, and 0. So correct option is option number A, supply frequency. So next question is, in a full wave rectifier, the output frequency is same as input, double the input frequency, half of input, and 0. So correct option is option number B, double the input frequency. Next question is, which device convert AC to DC? Amplifier, oscillator, rectifier, filter. So correct option is option number C, rectifier. Next question is, the transistor act as an amplifier when operated in cutoff region, saturated region, active region, breakdown region. So correct option is active region. Next question is, in a transistor, current gain beta equals to IC by IB, IB by IC, IE by IC, IC by IE. So correct option is option number A, IC by IB. Next question is, in CE configuration, the input signal is applied between base and emitter, base and collector, collector and emitter, collector and base. So your correct option is option number A, base and emitter. Next question is, the output of transistor in CE configuration is taken between base and emitter, collector and emitter, base and emitter, collector and base. So correct option is option number B, collector and emitter. Next question is, in transistor operation, the emitter is lightly doped, moderately doped, heavily doped and undoped. Option number C, heavily doped. Next question is, the base of transistor is thick and heavily doped, thick and thin, lightly doped, thick and lightly doped, and thin and heavily doped. So your correct option is option number B, thin and lightly doped. So next question is, in a properly biased transistor, current relation is IE equals to IC plus IB, IC equals to IE plus IB, IB equals to IC plus IE, and IC equals to IB. So your correct option is option number A, IE equals to IC plus IB. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video with Unit 2 and Unit 3. Till then, keep studying and best of luck for your midterm exam.